Hi guys, been a while, huh? There are a couple of different reasons for that. One, I simply don't have the time that I used to have, and two, finances have changed, so I'm no longer able to order as often as I once did. We've all been there, right? That doesn't mean that I will no longer be doing reviews at all. It just means that they will be very few and far between. This review I promised Victoria I would do because she was kind enough to send me a gift certificate for my 54th birthday, which was last week actually. So I promised her that I would do a review of these scents. There are only 5 new ones. I believe it's only 5. Most of these I have reviewed before, and the 5 new ones I did write down what the various components are in them, scent components, because I couldn't remember them all. Some of them are pretty basic and simple. Others are very complex. I'm also dealing with a little bit of a cold, so if you hear me sniffling and whatever, that is the reason why. The rest of the country has been getting massive amounts of snow, and though we do have some here, it's not nearly what we normally have. We have, however, about a week ago, well, actually this last week, we have had temperatures with the wind chill ranging anywhere from 25 to 30 below, and so whether I want to go outside or not, I have my little mini horses to take care of, and they get me out there daily. So I've developed a minor cold. It's probably nothing to do with the weather, it's just I could have picked it up off of a grocery cart for all I know. Anyway, as I said, most of these are scents that I've reviewed before. I tried to order a big majority of my favorite scents, mainly because I don't know when I'll be able to order again. For those of you who have helped me out, whether you've gifted me scent shots, Jackie has done that a couple of different times now, as has Kathy. I just want to thank you all again for that. It's because of you that I've been able to continue my CBV obsession and my daily melts. So I will try to be a little bit better about getting a melt review up a little more often. So let's get started. And I'm just going to randomly grab in here. Polar Express, this is new to me. It's relatively new to the site, and this is extremely complex. So I did write the various scent notes down, as I said. Now, just sniffing it cold, I get basically what smells to me like a perfumey woodsy scent. And the scent description says that it is mint leaves, coriander and snow flurries, Arabian lavender, cedarwood, Baltic amber, cypress wintergreen tea, and smoky vetiver. So there's the reason I am not able to pick out one singular scent. And I was hoping to get more wintergreen out of this, which I think is the main reason I ordered it. Typically this is not a scent that I probably would have ordered, because the perfumey scents are not normally among my favorites, but I wanted to give this one a try, as I said, because of the wintergreen note in there. I was hoping that would be a lot stronger. Victoria, if you could please consider coming out with a straight up wintergreen scent, I would love that. I love the smell of wintergreen. Kissing Kris Kringle, this is another new to me scent and relatively new to the site. Now this is a combination of hang on, I wrote it down, Santa's Whiskers, which is one of my favorites on its own, and Mrs. Claus's Kitchen. Now this is a fruity bakery scent is what I would classify it as. I am getting quite a bit of almost like a pumpkin spice out of this, in combination with a red fruit. And the notes in this are pumpkin, maple, pecan, mulberry, cranberry, vanilla, caramel, sugar cookie, and cinnamon. And this cold smells absolutely delicious and smells like Christmas. This is a scent that I would actually burn throughout or melt. I'm not a burner typically, I'm a melter. That's something that I would melt throughout the colder months. Cotton candy. I'm sorry, my nose is just like not what it should be. Cotton candy, when I initially tried this many years ago, when I first started ordering from Victoria, I did not get a good throw from this, therefore I didn't really care for it. I liked the scent, I didn't like the throw. I don't know if Victoria has changed it over the years, if she's getting her oils from somewhere else, but this has since become an absolute favorite of mine. The throw is excellent. You obviously have to like sweet scents. And it does smell more to me like a true spun sugar than it used to. There is a little bit of strawberry in here, but I don't get much of that at all. For the most part, I get straight up cotton candy, and I love to melt this one year round. I actually think I probably ordered 2 of those. Some of these in here, and I don't remember off the top of my head exactly what I ordered or how many of each. Some I did order doubles of because they are favorites. Fruity Pebbles is one of those. If you're afraid of trying this because you think it's going to be too similar to Fruit Loops, don't be. They are similar, but in this one I get much more of that powdery, sugary residue that's left in the bottom of the cereal box. This is fantastic. I have since learned, or we all have if you watch Victoria's YouTube reviews or if you're a member of any of her sites, that Fruity Pebbles is one of her husband Matt's favorite scents and favorite cereal, and I can see why. This is awesome, especially if you like those fruity, sugary scents like I do. And this one too has an extremely strong and long-lasting throw, and I know I did order a double of that one. Granny's Apron is another favorite that I can't get enough of, especially during the cold weather months. This is a scent that Pam Sampson McNeil came up with, or McNeil Sampson, probably 3 years ago now, and it's a mix of Granny's Pie Crust, which is another of my all-time favorite scents, and zucchini bread. In here, I just get this warm, nutty, fresh from the oven, almost like a spice cake, and I absolutely love, love, love this scent. I also have it in the room spray. That's something else when I am able to order again. I need to order more room sprays. Victoria has the most amazing room sprays ever. Pomegranate and apple is another favorite, another that you've heard me mention before. This one is pretty self-explanatory. Straight up pomegranate and apple. But a sweet apple, as opposed to a more tart apple in here. And her Victoria scents. Victoria's pomegranate scents also are among my favorites. And yes, even though it has been, you know, as I said, 25 to 30 below for, well, it was like that for over a week. Sometimes, you know, when you live in especially in a cold weather area, you crave some of those more fruity scents even during the cold weather months. So, Cafe au lait zucchini bread, another relatively new to the site, and this has become a huge favorite among Victoria's customers already. This is the second time I have gotten this, and it is incredible. I can't even begin to describe how wonderful this is. It is a combination of zucchini bread, cafe au lait, and I think there may be some creme brulee in this. Now, normally I do not care for the creme brulee scent, at least not on its own. And there are some mixes that I don't really care for it in. It just lends this, I can't even tell you exactly what kind of a note it is. Almost plastic-like to me. In here it works because of the combination of the other two scents. This also has that nutty, almost spice cake-like scent because of the zucchini bread. But then the creaminess of the cafe au lait with that hint of coffee, this is excellent. Coffee bean, I've had numerous times before, and it smells exactly like opening a bag or can, or however you purchase it, of fresh ground coffee. I love this one also as a mixer. It mixes extremely well with a variety of bakery scents. Fudge brownie, another that I've reviewed numerous times, and I have said in the past, I don't get fresh from the oven brownie out of this. What I get is fudge brownie batter. This is quite buttery, so if you're not a big fan of buttery scents or of chocolate scents, I don't know that you would necessarily like this one, because this is a very buttery, heavy chocolate. I don't get a fake chocolate out of this though. I get a true brownie batter scent. Banana Foster, I've also had this one before. Victoria's banana scents are also excellent in my opinion. There are some that I'm not overly fond of. This one, however, I am. It smells like true, almost overripe bananas, and then you get a hint of what I think it's rum. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't write that down. But I think Banana Foster, the actual dessert, has some rum in it. And this is another with an absolutely excellent throw. And I'm actually going to mix this one. Some of these I bought so that I could do my own create-a scents. And I have tried this one before. I mixed Granny's Apron with Banana Foster, and I got a really rich, heavy, slightly nutty banana bread is what it translated to for me. So I'm anxious to melt that one again, and that's a scent that I will probably order in Victoria's new, if you haven't been on the website or haven't seen them, she has cube loaves now where you can pick one scent for your cubes. They come in her little like mini meatloaf tins. You pick one scent for the cubes and another scent for the overpour, and then you just slice off whatever amount you want to put in your warmers. So this will probably be one of those cube loaves eventually, the Bananas Foster and Granny's Apron mix. Another new scent is Peppermint Mocha Latte, and this is excellent as well. If you've been watching my reviews for a while and know me, you know that peppermint is not a scent that normally agrees with my nose. I do, however, love Victoria's Chocolate Peppermint Splash because I get equal mixes of the chocolate and the peppermint, so the peppermint doesn't overpower like it does in a lot of other scents. Now in here, the peppermint is dominant, but I'm also getting that chocolatey scent, and I'm getting just a hint of coffee. I'm hoping the coffee portion of this will come out a little bit more when it's melted. Even if it doesn't, this is still, I can tell just by sniffing it cold, that this is a scent that I will thoroughly enjoy. And just to make sure, it's French Fill coffee in here. I knew I wrote it down. I just couldn't see it. It's French Fill coffee, peppermint, and then the mocha scent. So that is excellent. Another Granny's Apron. Whoops. dropping the box here. It's stuff all over my kitchen table because I've been working on, for those of you who don't know, I hand paint replica, like, advertising signs, and it's, if you watch Fixer Uppers, you know, some of the signs that she has in her designs, I do signs similar to that. Okay, Stormwatch was my free scent shot. Not a fan of this one. This is a very clean, almost powdery scent. There are some of the clean scents that I thoroughly enjoy. This one, however, is not one of them. I do pass these along, however, to people who do enjoy them. My sister would probably really enjoy this because she leans more towards the clean, the cologne-y, the perfumey, and most definitely the woodsy scents. So that one will probably be going to her. If you're watching, Sandy. Coconut cream pie is another that I've ordered numerous times. This scent is absolutely delicious. Coconut on its own is not among my favorites. It was for a while, and then I don't know if I just overdid it on the coconut or if it's because of my nose changing. This one, however, remains a favorite because it has that creamy note. And I can smell pie crust minimally. It's mainly the coconut I smell, but to me this smells a lot like the center portion of a Mounds or an Almond Joy bar without the chocolate and the nuts, just that creamy coconut. That's what I get out of this. And this is another one. I think I might try to mix this with Banana Foster and see what I come up with. Peanut butter cookies, another favorite. Again, if you've been watching my reviews for any length of time, you know that at one time peanut butter scents were extremely hard for me to detect. The first time I tried this, I didn't care for it, mainly because I could not smell it. Now I can smell it. Now I love it. And it does smell just like homemade peanut butter cookies. Love and Lemon. This is straight up lemon. I like to melt this one on cleaning day. Now, some people say they get almost a chemical type lemon out of this, or that it smells more like a furniture polish. I get that when I smell it cold. It does kind of lend itself more towards, you know, a cleaning supply. But when it goes in the warmer, I actually melted, because I have another of these. I melted this the other day when I was cleaning the house. And once it goes in the warmer, I do get more of that fresh, squeezed lemon out of it. In actuality, right down to the pulp and the seeds is what I get out of this. This is another one that I bought not only for cleaning day, but because I love to mix this with Love Spell. It reminds me very much of my mom when I do that. My mom has always been basically a clean freak from the time I was real little, and once the Love Spell perfume came out, she wore that religiously for a number of years. So when I combine the two of them, it's like walking into my mom's house and, you know, having her be there. That clean lemon smell in combination with the Love Spell. That's another that I hope to eventually do in either a gelato or a cube loaf or something, because it is delicious. Leisha is another that I didn't care for when I first tried it. My nose has changed so much since I first started ordering from Victoria that it sometimes astounds me. This is a mix of, there's some caramel in here, there's some apple in here, there's a little bit of cinnamon. I don't remember exactly what the scent combination is in this. It is a mix of two different scents. I can't remember, I'm sorry, off of the top of my head what those are. Another, I'm sorry I keep bringing up Create Scents, but I love this one mixed with the fudge brownie, which may kind of sound like an odd combination, And I'm not even sure what made me mix the two of them together. I think it's because sometimes I'll end up with a quarter of a scent shot. A quarter of a scent shot is perfect for, like, in one of my smaller rooms, like say a bedroom or my bathroom. But if I want to scent the whole house, sometimes I will take those leftover quarter scent shots and mix them with a quarter of something else that I have left over. And surprisingly enough, sometimes I actually end up with some wonderful creative scents unintentionally by doing that. The combination of Leisha and fudge brownie was one of those. Peanut butter popcorn ball. This is also wonderful. I do get a bit more of the popcorn than I do the peanut butter, but I can tell that once it's warmed up, that peanut butter is probably going to come out a lot more. The popcorn scents aren't normally my favorites, but I think this one probably will be, because I like that nuttiness that's added. Another Banana Foster. Skittles is another new to the site, relatively new to the site scent. This was a creative scent by, I believe her name was Donna. I'm sorry if it was not, and that I just gave credit to someone named Donna who didn't deserve the credit, but I'm almost positive that's what her name was. This is a combination of two more of my favorite scents that I never thought about mixing together. This is a combination of Ringmaster, which is fresh picked strawberry and cotton candy, and Sunburst, which essentially is oranges, strawberry, and grapefruit. And this does smell just like opening a bag of Skittles. This is incredible, and I cannot wait to try it, and I am sure that this is going to have an excellent throw. At least it seems like it would, and it's going to be fantastic for the warmer months, if it makes it to the warmer months. Part of it definitely will not. Okay, cinnamon stick, straight up red hot cinnamon. I like to mix this one as well with different scents. I don't have anything in particular in mind to mix it with. My husband and I just both really, really love the smell of cinnamon, especially in the cold weather months. And this is that. Not so much sweet, like sweet cinnamon, like cinnamon you would bake with. This smells more like the red hot cinnamon candies. And when I first smell it, for some reason, there's something in there, and I have had this before and melted it before and loved it. When I smell it cold, there's something in there, and I really don't want to offend anyone or scare anybody away by saying this. It almost smells, it's just my nose, it has an almost barn-like quality to me. Like, I don't mean it smells like manure. It smells like a fresh, well-kept cow. I know that sounds so strange. It does not smell like that at all in the warmer, and it's only very, very slightly that I smell it when I'm smelling it cold. For the most part, I do get red hot cinnamon. Making Spirits Bright is another creative scent. I'm sorry, I don't know the name of the person who created this one, but it's a combination of mulberry and cinnamon, and it is wonderful. Mulberry is not another of those scents that I would generally gravitate towards. I do love Victoria's Dewberry scent, which also has mulberry in it. But I was unsure of the scent combination of these two, because mulberry is a very distinctive scent on its own and not one that everybody likes. However, Ashton ordered this in a room spray. She loves Victoria's mulberry scents. And as soon as I smelled her room spray, I knew I had to have this. This is excellent. Christmas Spruce. I've also had this one before, and it's one that I love. This smells like pine trees, and there is some citrus in here. I believe it is orange, as opposed to like lemon or lime or anything like that. I'm pretty sure it is orange. And then there's a hint of, I think it's cinnamon. It's a little hard to tell in combination with the pine and the orange if it's just straight up cinnamon or if there are other spices included in that. And I think I said the first time I ordered this that it almost smells like, you know, when you see these old-fashioned Christmas trees in magazines, or maybe some of you have them in your homes, where they're decorated with strings of garland that are made from dried orange slices and cinnamon sticks. That's what this smells like. This is wonderful. I will also melt this throughout the cold weather months, not just at Christmas time. Marshmallow fluff. I love, love, love this scent. And it is an excellent, excellent mixer. Another of those scents, the first time I tried it, I got a very, very light throw, couldn't really smell anything, didn't order it again, and then my friend Jackie, who has, as I mentioned in the first part of this review, sent me scent shots that she didn't particularly care for or had extras of. She has done that a couple of times, and she sent me a 16-ounce container of the marshmallow fluff cubes. I have gone through that. I think I might have 5 cubes of that left, so thank you so much, Jackie. This has become a favorite. I love this as a mixer. It does have a slightly perfumey scent to it, but for the most part, I'm getting marshmallow out of it. And I almost get that, you know, when you open a bag of marshmallows and they have like that powdery coating on the outside edge, I can smell that in here. So I love that one. Eskimo Kisses. This is a creative scent that I came up with 4 or 5 years ago. It's a combination of spearmint and vanilla bean noel. I came up with this because I prefer the spearmint scent over the peppermint scent, and this smells like Wrigley spearmint gum. It actually smells kind of like with the marshmallow fluff. It smells like that powdery, sugary coating that you get on the outside edge of the gum. I haven't melted that or had that one in a couple of years, and I went over to Ashton's one day a few weeks ago, and she was melting that in her warmer, and I just fell in love again. And lastly, I'm sorry for the length of this review, banana coffee frap. This is incredible. The banana in here is a true banana. I'm not getting a candy banana out of this at all. I'm getting something that smells like a buttery caramel, and then that coffee scent in the background. And I can tell that this one as well is probably going to have an absolutely excellent throw and will probably become an instant favorite. So, as always, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you so much, Victoria, for this birthday order. It was absolutely wonderful. I love you all, and I'll try to get better at this. Talk to you soon.